G'day everyone here at AGNLive, how you guys are going? My name is sKiiTs, and today I'm going to be making my first ever commentary for this channel. I wanted to just briefly thank the sKiiTs Beast for giving me this opportunity. I really do appreciate it, and you know, I'm really excited to start posting content here and all that kind of stuff. Just briefly, I know a lot of people are interested with this kind of stuff, but the gameplay, it's like I think a 44 for 3 with specialists, which is pretty decent. I died like 1 or 2 of them Moab like twice. Nonetheless, I don't really play for gameplays anymore. I really just play for my own fun, and personally I don't find this game that fun anymore. So briefly I wanted to talk to you guys about myself and what I do on my channel. As you can already probably tell, I'm Australian, I'm 14 years old, and basically, you know, I upload these sort of casual commentaries, not only Modern Warfare 3 anymore. These days I'm really expanding what I'm uploading, because I think Modern Warfare 3 is overdone, and I just think a normal gameplay commentary is just bores me to death these days, for me to do them at least. So yeah, today what I wanted to just quickly say is, if you guys want me to do any other series, then just let me know, and I will basically be doing this series for as long as you guys are enjoying it. So basically this series is Would You Rather, where I essentially just answer 2 questions, 2 Would You Rather situations, give you guys a reason why, and basically I want you guys to, you know, get involved with this series and, you know, leave comments on what you guys want me to answer and all that kind of stuff, because I think you guys should be involved with this series. I think it'll make it more interesting for you guys, the viewers. But anyway guys, without any further ado, let's get into the first one. As I said, be sure to leave your Would You Rather comments for the next episode, and these are basically just Would You Rather questions that I've gotten from a list of Google questions here. But anyway guys, the first one is, would you rather get eaten by a shark or a tiger? Okay, a pretty messed up one to start off with. Well, I probably gotta say a shark. Either way, I think it would be a pretty slow death, because sharks and tigers tend to sort of eat your limbs off before they actually, you know, go into your head and all that stuff. I'm not exactly an expert on, you know, tigers and sharks and, you know, how they eat and all that kind of stuff, but I believe that a shark would probably be a quicker death and probably less painful, because I think tigers, you know, those sharp teeth of theirs, they'd claw through your teeth. You know, they just take all your, like, they just slowly go through your whole body. That would just be the most painful thing, whereas a shark probably take off, you know, your face, and then you're dead. So yeah, pretty messed up question. Next question is, would you rather die at 80 years old and live a boring life, or die at 40 years old and live a great life? For me, that's a pretty easy question. I'd probably rather die at 40 and live a great life. I think there's a huge difference between, you know, a good life and a bad life, and it really would change how happy you are. You know, if you're a really pathetic guy who isn't doing much with your life, you'd feel pretty bad, you know, even if you are living, you know, much older than a guy at 40. If you're 40 and you've got a, you know, really good looking wife, and, you know, you just feel as though you've done a lot with your life, I think you have much higher satisfaction, whereas, you know, if you were just like an 80-year-old who just hadn't done anything at all with his life, yeah, I'd probably rather be a 40-year-old. With that said, you know, 40's a pretty young age to die at, so I don't know about that one. Next question is, would you rather eat your own shit or someone else's shit? Okay, another pretty dirty one. I probably have to say my own, I suppose. Someone else's might be, you know, you don't know what they've eaten, you don't know what they're doing, and oh my god, that is so disgusting. I've just got this picture in my mind, this horrible picture. But yeah, I'd probably rather eat my own, even though, oh my god, that is just a disgusting question. And the next question is, would you rather watch your parents in a porno or wank to your parents? Another disgusting question. Guys, please avoid leaving disgusting questions if you are going to ask questions, but I'd probably rather just, oh my god, wanking over to your parents would be pretty disgusting, but watching your parents have sex with each other in all different types of positions, I don't even want to go into that. That would just be disgusting. I'd probably rather just wank over my parents, even though that's freaking disgusting. At least you don't have to see them naked or anything, even though they're seeing you and your dick, and oh my god, that is just, I've just got the most filthy image in my mind. But yeah, you guys know what I mean there. I'm sure you'd all rather watch them, you guys would never want to watch your parents in a porno. You can just imagine that. It's freaking disgusting. Anyway guys, the next question is, would you rather eat a living dog or your own arm? And I gotta say, this website is messed up, because half of these questions are disgusting, but I'd probably rather eat my own arm. A living dog, for one, it would take ages. For 2, you'd feel so bad. And for 3, I think you physically couldn't do it. You'd throw up, and you'd probably even die from, like, a disease. So, if you eat your own arm, at least you're, well, there's no real benefits to eating your own arm, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, at least you're not killing someone. At least you're not killing someone. So, yeah, I'd probably rather eat my own arm. With that said, I think arms are more important than legs. So the next would you rather is, would you rather be born with no legs and never be able to have legs, or born with no arms and never have no arms? Yeah, so basically this joins up to the last question I answered. yeah, I'd probably rather be born with like no legs. I think you get much more use out of your arms. You know, you can play COD. Nah, that's a bad example. But, yeah, you can do so many more things with arms than legs. Even though you would be basically you couldn't play sport, you could do so many other things. So I'd probably rather be born with no legs, even though that would suck. You could at least use like a wheelchair and all that stuff. And then the next question is, would you rather have 2 penises or no penis? What? That is that is actually the most retarded question I've ever heard. I'd rather have 2 penises. If you had no penis, I don't know how you'd do anything really. You couldn't pee. You couldn't. Okay, I'm not going to go into what you couldn't do, but yeah, you could basically get 2 blowjobs at once with two penises. That's what I'm trying to get to here. So yeah, I'd probably rather have 2 penises. Next question is, would you rather be short and well built, as in 5 foot, or tall and fat, 7 foot? For me, that's easy. I know 5 feet is like tiny. But yeah, I would hate to be like a really tall 7 feet guy that was really fat. You know, nothing against fat people at all, but like if you're really tall and really fat, that would just be horrible. Whereas if you're really short, but you're really well built, I reckon girls would still be attracted to you because of your epic muscles and all that stuff. Anyway, guys, next question is, or actually the last question is, would you rather burn to death or drown to death? Put it this way, guys. Either way, I think would be basically the 2 worst ways of dying, apart from maybe the tiger and the shark one. I'd probably rather burn. I don't know. Whichever one would be quicker and less painful. I think burn would be more painful, and drowning would be slower. So it really depends on how you like to die. I might say drown because yeah, at least it's kind of a less painful death than burning slowly. That would just be horrible. So anyway, guys, once again, huge thanks for letting me upload here, and you know, huge thanks for this opportunity. Be sure to leave your would you rather question for the next episode, and yeah, once again, thanks for the opportunity, and I'll see you guys later.